My dear students, as we are talking about medical examination, there are several other issues which need to be explored further. A very critical thing in the medical examination is the screening for substance abuse. The screening for personnel for alcohol and drug abuse is also a very sensitive issue nowadays in most of the organization. You have to screen certain kind of things related to the drug abuse and the alcohol abuse. Australian companies such as the Qantas use random drug testing, arguing that they are necessary to guarantee a safe working environment. They are not checking everyone, they are not testing everyone, they are just randomly testing just to ensure that they can have a safe working environment to avoid the drug abuse in their company. However, unions, on the other hand, such testing is an invasion of employees' privacy and ignore other factors such as fatigue that affect employees' performance. So there are two contrasting views. Some of the organizations in the favor of a random drug testing to have the surety of better work environment, safe work environment. On the other hand, the unions say that it is an invasion of the privacy and it would lead to the fatigue and which affect employee performance drastically. However, research consistently shows significant difference in absenteeism, involuntary turnover rates, disciplinary reactions, vehicular accidents, and medical costs between employees who test positive and those who don't. It means that drug testing is quite critical in most of the organization. One view said that random drug testing is important. Another view said that it is invasion of privacy. But recent research consistently showed that there is a significant difference between different kind of an employee outcomes for those people who are positive in the drug testing and who don't have a positive drug testing. So I suggest that it is important to screen out the drug abuse and the drug testing in your employees. The National Health and Safety Commissions also claim that it is almost 40% of all workplace deaths as a cause of alcohol. So it means this is also a very problematic thing. Organizations that administered compulsory drugs should exercise cautions because of the considerable risks of the litigation, expense, union opposition, and negative impact on employee morale. So yes, it is important to have a drug testing, but organizations who are going to administer the compulsory drug test, they should exercise the cautions that it can lead to the litigation. It may enhance your legal expenses. It may lead to the union opposition, and they may have a negative impact on employee morale. So they need to be very careful when they are going for a drug testing. There are some possible indicators of the employee drug usage. How do you know if an employee is abusing alcohol, or illegal drugs, or prescription drugs? How do you know if an employee is using such kind of drugs? Number one, deteriorating productivity. Those people who are drug abused, their productivity is going down. Number two, they have an inappropriate or angry interaction with the colleagues or the customers. So the anger is very common in their behavior. Number three, frequent absences or lateness. Whether they would lead to the absenteeism or the lateness is very common in the people who are drug abused. Number four, there is a continuous speech or wandering speech. This is very common in the people who are drug abused. Number five, there are drowsiness or a frequent breaks in between their work. And if there would be a frequent breaks, obviously it would lead to the poor productivity. And number six, there are changes in the productivity after lunch. Particularly after lunch, their productivity goes down. It is also common in other people who are not even drug abused, because after the lunch there is a high metabolism, and high metabolism may lead to the little bit lower productivity. But those people who are drug abused, their productivity go down after lunch. Number seven, they have occasional unpredictable flashes of outstanding performance. Sometimes they perform very well because of their drug abuse or drug usage, but sometimes they have a very unpredictable poor performance as well. So we need to be very careful in identifying such kind of people. Number eight, there are accidents, errors, carelessness, or sloppy work if they are taking drugs. And number 9, there are regular borrowing of money from their colleagues. This is a very common symptoms to the people who are drug abused. So they regularly borrow money from their colleagues. And number 10, drunken behaviors with or without the order of alcohol. And number 11, there are possession of drug paraphernalia. And number 12, drug motors or clothing or at workstation. Drug-inspired jewelries are commonly used by such kind of people. And number 13, possession of variety of medicine, which are maybe the drug or may not be a drug. And number 14, association with known drug users. Obviously, else of the people who are taking drugs in the workstation, they have a good association with such kind of people. And expert reminds that managers that symptoms can also result from other causes as well. Managers who observe them should report them to a trained professional who knows how to diagnose drug-related symptoms and make referrals. Anyway, the drug abuse is a very serious issue in the companies, and it must be the part of the regular medical examination before hiring any of the particular person in your company.